Hey bro, hey bro, welcome, welcome to today's live streaming, everyone. Hey bro, how's it going, everyone? Hope you are having a great weekday, as always. Yeah, how's it going? So, yeah, it's this week. I don't know what I had. Uh, so since the last live streaming, so I've been working on a Japanese translation. So preparing for Japanese translation. Yeah, that's about Dr. Kafkainen-san. Welcome. Have you ever played like Dragon Yakuza games? Yeah, unfortunately not. But yeah, so I feel my game per se has similarity with so kinda do goofy things in Japanese settings and yeah. And so I'd be so curious about the series. Which series would you recommend if I will try one? So I guess it's a lot of series already. So yeah. So recently it has a new one featuring Hawaii. I don't know. Enon-san, welcome. So yeah. And also, that original director Nagoshi-san quit Sega and started his studio for couple years ago, I guess, already. So I'm curious how Sega continue this series. Okay, Reynolds, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. So I thought it should be easy to translate into Japanese, but so there is when you change your language, so it will change your words length, and you need to consider how it will rendered in your UI screen. So I didn't think about it much, and now I needed to restruct these UI elements. So it took time. レノンさん、すみません。I'm playing the prequel per se. Okay, that's great. I'd like to play it too. Okay, so どうしようかな。This, so, and you know what? So, my game, so per se will be included to upcoming event, Indie Live Expo. Indie Live Expo. It will be on online event. It will be on 7th this month. So it's in 3 days. どうやったっけ？I can find あれあ、そうか。OK. Always can't find this. So, but it should be just a short clip. So, short clip will be just played during this live event. So I'm not expecting that much, but hope it helps. So interesting part is, so it's a event organized by Japanese company. It's not a game dev, but seems like doing indie game marketing or something. And so interesting part is they are pay attention to Chinese audience and also Korean audience. So I think it's a good event to reach out to Asian players or developers from other parts of the world. And so, yeah, そうかな。I'm trying to finish my Japanese translation, uploading Japanese version before this event. So I feel I finished the translation and I want to test if this UI will be shown in correctly during this live stream. That's today's agenda. Okay. どうしようかな。Already, I guess, yeah, So, okay, let's do that. You need to do test play inside this standalone version. So it will take quite a long time before it loads. So, let's wait a bit while. 大丈夫かな。So, team recommends that games should consider localize your English game into Chinese, Japanese, and Korean. So because these three countries doesn't have English command at all, according to the statistics. So it means your localization, if you have a localization version, it means you have a good chance to get attention from these countries. So basically, these parts are already actually, these parts already I translated in years back to early demos. So I need to test other parts. どうしようかな。I need to decide. めんどくせえな。あれ はいはい。あれまあええか。So I already saw this part. I already so let's debug killer. Debug killer. うん。I suppose I don't need to. あ、そうか。打ったかな。I don't remember much. お Something seems like. What happens? おお What? What happens? What happens? No. ああ、そうか。Probably I pushed this debug command again and はい、互換性ジオメトリキャッシュ。まあええわ。うん、OK。OK。OK。ああ、I forgot it. So I need to change this. I implemented it this in as material, so it's not good. お、しまった。やばい、これは死ぬ。ああ、もう死にそう。ああ。おお It's what? ん It's weird. I don't hear. まあ、it's not that big thing, but I don't hear sound effect, cursor, moving cursor effect here. So it's not necessarily good thing. えーっと、let me take note. ゲーム上でみぐりさん、こんにちは。Welcome. Oh, it takes time. So, but it only takes because I'm playing in standalone mode. Okay. Oh, 外した。I failed. あ、I saw I saw どうしよっかな。It's a huge one. どうやったかな。そう。I took Apple and UI is weird. So it's not I can tolerate. Why? Why? So let's check what is wrong. So there is a small, so you need debugging a lot because you don't fully understand your own game. It's sad. どこや。where I どうや。phone, actor, and あれあ、こっちかあれ Do I phone item from here? OK. まあええわ。OK。アポス。 フィジックスアイテム。フィジックスアイテム。回収。そう。うん。It's weird. It's weird. あ、そうか。OK, I get it. そう。It's because font. It doesn't have a Japanese font. It should be the reason. うん。It's stupid. And そうか。うひー。Engine fonts. What distance field? So you need to make this. あ、そっか。あれどうやったかな。大丈夫かな。うん。ああ。Do I need to make distant field font? So it's a so フォント、テクスチャー。So it's a different types of, so it's a composite font. But then this is a texture font. It's confusing. どうすればいいんかな。It means I need to make this. あ、違う。texture font. あ、違うっつうの。あ、どうやってできるんや。So it's a quite confusing. そう、これか。So I believe I can generate my font from here. Before that, let me check. My Japanese font. ああ、そうか。あれOK? あれ I believe I'm... そうか。I need to change this first. いやいや。気がつくな。So this should be Japanese font. よし。OK? It's good. そう。どうしよっかな。前は。So let's see. Proportional. Gothic と Gothic P と Pro. What is different? I don't know. 前は。あ、えそう。どこやったかな。アセットアクションの、どうやったっけな。そうか。フォントキャッシュタイムやったかな。わかんわ。それめっちゃく。I feel I need to. I need to check. セジコさん、あやか。そう。レンダー、レンダーテクスチャーやったかな。テクストレンダー。Importing fonts to use for text render. So that's it. I have imported a D font on. How to add a text render? No. So it should be. Hope it won't violate. Hope it violate copyright. セジコさん、ラップトップ decided to start Windows update so took ages. Yeah, it will start without your consent sometimes. It's scary. No. It means I need to. もうええんか。
Hello everyone, welcome to an Unreal Engine 5 tutorial on how you can import
あ
to Unreal to use for the text render.
あ、
In this example, I have two text
Edge
renders,
browser has
and it both uses two different
add
fonts,
canceling
font.com, which is the
function
brush, and the tech font. The
out
process is
of
really straightforward, so
from
let's
out
get
of
right
box.
into it. To start, you will need to have a font file ready. So if you don't, I
My
would recommend using the website called The Font. It's not too fancy or style. A lot of issues if you try to use licensing that you might want to look into.
I know. No. So this is Georgian ad.
That we will need to.
That chocolate is somehow
First,
it's
let's install this
pricey
font.
than other chocolate.
Double click on it.
But anyway.
Go ahead and click on yes with the font face, so we can leave that as is. And what we need is to
Alright.
change the settings in the font. So let's open that up, and you'll see this window. If you're using a font for widgets, you don't need to do anything at all. You can just leave it as it is. But if you want to use it for the text renderer, you will need to change the font cache type from runtime to offline. So let's click on that.
And changing the cache type will cause this font to be
from runtime to offline. So let's click on that.
To be reinitialized, discarding any existing data. What a scary thing. So I can't do that. So it's scary. So okay. So probably it means I need to make another folder and
it'll prompt up this message, and all you need to do is click on yes as well. And from here, we will need to search for the font that we just installed onto the computer, which is Super Mario 256 right here. And I'll leave it as bold and make the size into somewhere around 28, I guess. Yeah, 28 will work. Click on OK, and it'll change the window into this setting.
Also,
you need to change the distance field alpha. To check
the Japanese fonts and the Chinese fonts has lots of characters, so I believe it will cost quite a lot.
In a bit later, but let me just go ahead and finish explaining how you can set this. So let's save this, and then what we need to do is we need to go on asset, and then re-import the font into Unreal. I'll go over some of the settings in a bit later, but let me just go ahead and finish explaining how you can set this up as a text render. So let's save this, and then what we need to do is we need to go on asset, and then re-import the font into Unreal. So let's
Why?
And it might take a while, so you just gotta wait until this runs and finish. And with that finished, you can see that the window changed into something like this. So now if we, let me just save all first. So now if we make a new text render, then go search in text, render actor right here, and drag this on to the screen. I'm gonna make it 0, 0, and gonna scale this up. So here's the new text render, and you can see that there's a font over here in text material. We need to make a text material for our Super Mario text font. And to do that, I would just simply go ahead and copy and paste this default text material. So I'm gonna go just browse it in the content folder, and then duplicate it. And
Why?
name this into Super Mario.
Why you need to copy text material?
And then the next step is to drag this into the font folder that I have over here.
I don't know why.
Oh, hold on, I didn't save. Let me save it first. And now drag this into the font folder.
Why can you
the font? I will open
just change font?
And then what we need to do is simply we can change this font, which default is on the Roboto distant field. Let's change this into the Super Mario font. So click on the Super Mario font, and then boom, it will be inside this material right here.
Okay.
And since I have these fonts glowing, I will just make a simple glow into the material. So let me do a multiply onto the color. Emissive color, and then change this.
So he said that it will
texture
walk around his.
Close it, and then I can change this text into the font that I want to use, and change the material.
The details panel.
That I just made. So there, boom.
So
now we have the Super Mario italicized. So there are details and stats. You can see that there's since the font is pretty thin, you will start seeing some wiggly lines in the font, and there are some details that are cut off, along with, because it's kind of italicized. So there are details and stats. You can see that there's a straight line, straight cut off over here. So these are the issues that you may encounter. And to combat, you can kind of combat this with different settings in the font face. In the font itself. So if you click on, go into the font, you can change the settings of the width, texture page width, and increase the scale factor and change the radius of the font to kind of like make it better in a sense. And you can also change the height to a more bigger number, and then just save, and then go to re-import the font itself. But then the issue is like if you increase these settings, it will take a lot more time to re-import, so you might have to wait for a while. And I have a different website you can do on Real Forums, where it will tell you how to like combat the wiggly artifacts in your font. So I'll put this in the link below and in the description below, so you guys can go and see what kind of settings you can use to like.
That's interesting.
The person who wrote this, DJ Middar, gave a pretty nice detail of what you can do to change the parameters in the settings to make it look better. So there's that for you guys to check out.
But I'm a bit scary how it cost me. How much it will cost me. Offline font. Okay. Okay. And so, 幻影ゴシックプロね。So, now I'm trying to localizing the game into Japanese, but so encounter that font issue right now. どうやったかな。It should cost me a lot. Gothic regular. Hope it's not. どうしよっかな。Maybe, semi-bold. It sounds good. Maybe it's better. Oh, it's so I want to show. Should I change it into widget? I don't know. Maybe? No. Okay. Great. わからんけど。Okay, so let's import offline font. Oh. Would you like to create a new font asset using どうやったっけ So, probably yes. And hinting loading policy. ないわ。So, stay here. So, runtime to offline. Changing the cache type will cause this font to be reinitialized. Yes. Oh? Why? Let's show up my installed font. 他のフォントを表示だと It doesn't. わ It's scary. あれああ。Again. は I don't get it. So it means I need to install. This is 意味わかんねえよ。It's stupid. You need to install font into your computer to make offline font. I don't get it. It's silly. 嫌やな、but so. But I can't do anything other than that. ああ、そうか。I realize that, so, if you make this offline font, it means your term of use will change. So typically, the importing font itself is has a big limitation. If you have mic, okay. I don't know much, so let's. 現エゴシック。これか。こんなんか。So, okay, so どうやったかな。do I have such a わかんねえよ。みんなのとのねえよ。くそ。だよ。OK, fine. ユーゴシックとかにするかな。前は。OK. It's not that I don't like this font. OK. Now it should has this font somewhere else. This is めんどくせえ。Where? Where? あの。ああ、もう。あ、そっか。これで、こっちで。I believe. えーっと。あ、これ。はあ。あNo. No. Okay. It means so. It means Unreal Engine is so. Calling Windows window. Then pick font. And it's so annoying that I can't pick where is that font. あった。OK。数字 OK。Size. Which size should I pick? Should I pick biggest font? So it will it should work as so UI so I'm not it I suppose it affects font quality, but I suppose it will cost more memory. I don't know. So let's see. Oh, M scale ascent. Then 何やったかな What he says. I forgot what he is doing. Let's what did he これ The import why do you need to
Unreal text render. So let's save this.
save this?
Then what we need to do is we need to go on asset, and then re-import the font into Unreal. So let's click on that. And it might take a while.
Oh. It's quite complicated to save and re-import asset か re-import It didn't It didn't change anything. And what I don't like is I believe it's tedious. Incredibly tedious, and I understand that. So probably it doesn't. I believe it doesn't cover outside of usual alphabet range. And I suppose I should avoid to utilize this offline font for Japanese and Chinese because I believe it will cost quite a lot. And actually, so I need just for small thing. めんどくせえ。リアルどうやったかな ?OK。Suzuki さん、We are all quietly watching, listening. Thanks. I nominated to stay on Steam for Game of the Year and Most Innovative Gameplay. Really? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What will happen? So, I haven't noticed. So, I haven't. So, watched Steam Awards and such. So, I just know its existence, but so don't know anything about the event. Is that so? Do you have some event for that? So I haven't noticed that. I suppose game dev community doesn't talk it much. It means probably it won't affect much, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, that's I really appreciate. Okay, so I need to think about this. So let me test quickly. So I believe And then I do have editor. Let's quick change. So editor language in Japanese. So So yeah. Serious. So it's interesting, but so in Japanese game has lots of English words traditionally since the early days of gaming. I had that. So it because so in early days so having a translation has a lot of cost so in memory. So in early days so game developer want to reduce Japanese words as much as possible. So we just use English words as it is. So like start, continue, exit, and such. And so thanks to this historical customs, we Japanese game players are accustomed to English words in gaming, not in general. So it means I can just put power up, use just as it, and or I can say it apple, or just I can write it apple. But the problem is for Chinese translation, they won't allow me to use English words. So, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. I didn't think about this much. I haven't thought through this issue much. Horrible. 嫌ですね。What I can do? So one thing is that so okay. It should be probably good approach. So when I need this kind of text, it's not spawning that much. It's just so it typically spawned once, occasionally just once. So it means it won't cost computing power too much. So maybe so maybe I should change this to widget from text render if possible. Then thanks. どうだったかな。The problem is so let's see. So this is text render version.そうか。It's good. そう。どうやったかな。How do I so I'm just so how do I moving this is here rotation how I put it rotation is just so using this is timer firing every tick then I just manually rotating it to facing camera direction. So I can do that. So I can do that. どうしようかな。前は let's try test. Size how I change its size? Its size. Set text. Okay. DMI. Do I using DMI? material. Oh, oh, okay. So just changing opacity. So in still, why I have such ah, I'm changing its color. Okay, let's see its, let's check its material. Oh, also I didn't realize that. So inside the material I'm also trying to okay, it's just offset. It's not a rotation, but just to put forward to camera position. Okay. And oh. But so if I change it to widget, I can't use this fancy color. That's unfortunate. But so it's just for Japanese and Chinese. They need to cry. I don't know. It's not. Ah, めんどくさい。そう。そうか。OK, OK. I can do that in widget. Just simply, it has outline option. So, welcome Japanese players. Chinese players. Ah, five damage. Gain. Look. Power up. Oh. So, and, そっか。I can just make widget component under this text trend. The firstly, let's make widget. Widget routing. まあいいんか。OK。で、サイズね。should I? Do I need banner? I'm not quite sure. Text. Custom ね。そう。I'm not quite sure. そう、まあ。So I want to set align justification. これでいいんかな。It's a bit scary. まあ、ええか。そう、OK。Now please, canvas panel for the sake of canvas panel 1。まあ、いいんかな。So I want to put on か。So that's all issue I want. De, OK。と、ないわ。So let's put let's assign some material. あ、しまった。しまった。Why I delete everything? What I did? まあ、やつくな。 and outline setting. How much it? How big it is? So it's just test. So then so put this. No. Let's clean up. Curves here. So now widget class. Yosh. And it's so space is world. So it should be okay. And so then this size is quite huge, I guess.まあ still big Y。あ、そうか、これか。So difficult part is so this setting doesn't make sense for some reason. Draw at desired size. これ系moving little bit for some reason. It doesn't change at all. But so scaling works for some reason. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And so it's noise. Oh, そうか。You see? It's weird. What this size difference means? So screen is means weird. It will bring more weird feeling. So what I don't like about widget component is its size setting is too confusing. ああ、わからん。What does it mean? I don't like this. Definitely I don't like this. But need to endure this. It shows something. Okay. Now, first thing is when I beat enemy, it always say onigiri. It's okay. It says onigiri. Onigiri is that rice ball.どうしようかな。そう。It requires only before that. So I want to make sure. So I feel it so quite font is quite low resolution. It looks having quite low resolution for some reason. That's another thing I don't like that. So need to make font size bigger. So then it means now it's getting more bigger. So I need to change it to scale down. Then it makes font looks bad. あ、そうか。because that's so. Because I'm scaling down. It looks nice. Okay. And also このドローサイズ please tell me why this draw size doesn't work. So let's test. Maybe it's it doesn't change anything. Thanks. Thank you so much. So let's change it to, you see? So something happens. I don't totally get it. I totally don't get it. So when okay. I get it. Size means it's not font size, but so drawing canvas size. I get it. It's a canvas size. Hey, bro. Catnap-san. What are you doing, Ito? Yes, so since the last live streaming, so I'm preparing for Japanese translation because Tuesday will be included to this indie game online event called Indie Live Expo. This is organized by a Japanese company. So then so I haven't done marketing for Japanese audience at all. Then so it's I found and also I even don't have Japanese translation in current early access full stay. So it because translate so なんや having multiple language means you need to take care a lot of things. Then so I finally work on this multiple language なんや適用 implementing multiple language system. So finally so building this system and so at first I'm working on Japanese right now. That's today's agenda. Then I found serious problem during this live stream. That's a fun journey so far. ドーナツさん、あれかドーナツさん。I'm a jobless guy. I'm good at game development programming side, but I'm too lazy to make a full release game. I don't have any motivation. What to do? This is a big question, you know. So, So, have you published any games so far? So, maybe, so, recently it's so quite often recommended that so we indie game devs should start with very small games. And so we should put so very small chunk of initial piece, then let other people play it and try out many games as much as possible. And if one of your demos get attention, then you should work on that your demo out of many demos from you. And so if that idea interests you, maybe it might be a good way. So it's because so so there are lots of games spending very long time but doesn't sell well, including my game. So then it seems like to be more wise to test many game ideas and see what other people think about. Vietnamさん、then so yeah, if you get some game, it actually attracts people, then it's a so good you can. It will be a great your portfolio. So if you want to work for game dev company, or maybe you can get a gig based on your this resume. So it might be a good way. Catnap-san, find a job as a programmer. Developing a full game as a single developer will likely take about 10 years, like it happened to Nito. Yes, you are so right. That's right. I agree with that. Mega Mouse. Notu-san, Catnap, I'm not good with communication. It's hard for me to work with a team. I even dropped out of college in my final year. It's hard for me to be around others. Yeah, I can relate to that. Very deeply, very hard. Terribly relatable. And it means, in modern days, it's a death sentence. Almost death sentence. So, unfortunately. So we need to find some way. Unfortunately, with full seriousness. Yeah. Hey, Grace. Welcome. I'm good. Thanks. Catnap-san, I think the Japanese audience will love Stay due to its Japanese touch and references to Japanese culture. Really? But because other Japanese games are the same, so it's unfortunately it doesn't work. So recently, I found なったかな。This game I've been paying attention to. どうやったかな I forgot its name. 幻ゲームズ。ちゃうな。これや、probably. 幻アート。So this guy, it seems like their art studio. 幻アートワークス indie game dev studio based in Japan. Seems like they are not Japanese guys, but so making Japanese make games about Japanese thing, And unfortunately, their game doesn't do fantastic, unfortunately. And so this publisher, Chorus Worldwide Games, is a Japanese publisher. And so, unfortunately, you see, so Japanese people don't particularly love or rather, they don't pick games because that's a Japanese themes. Unfortunately. So actually, I've been checking seeing this game for a couple of years. But yeah, I hope that they will do more. More greater. But unfortunately, it looks like doesn't work in their favor. It was a lot of language support. That's a good part of having publisher. And also this bundle is interesting. So this game, do you know, a space for the Unbound is sells quite good. And also this until then sold quite is selling quite good. And interestingly, it's from Indonesian dev. And this is, I don't know, from Philippines or something, somewhere. So seems like games, this kind of games from Southeast Asia is doing well. But from Japan it doesn't do well. That's unfortunate. And I believe they can manage to get bundle with these very popular games is because they have publisher. And I heard that having a bundle with popular game is a great way to sell your game more. Anyway, I just wanted to share this game. Chris, a friend of mine released his game on Steam recently. That's great. Please share it. It was doing okay, but it's been pirated so much. Have you heard this issue? I haven't checked the piratation yet. And it's generally recommended that there is no good thing to care about piratation. So you can't do much, almost anything about pirate. It exists unless you are Nintendo or Disney, you know. But anyway, I'm curious. What is your friend's game's title? Let me know. Donatus, not any, but there is a lot of unfinished games. Yeah, I can relate to that. The birthday's theme is about that. So if you get if your game sell well, please play birthday. Suzuki-san, that looks a nice game. Yeah, I suppose it's art is great, so seems like a work of love. And unfortunately, it's unfortunate. And I'm curious, what is I suppose they are doing having their studio has other work, and I'm curious how they are managing their lives. Maybe I can learn from there. How to get a gig or something. おっとっとっと。また始まっちゃった。Donut さん、Nito, if I start a game dev interview channel will be my guest. ああ。Me showing up on your YouTube channel or something. Yeah, actually, so yeah, maybe. So I still have difficulty to. I don't have much confidence in my English. So, but actually, I want to. So after publishing after full release, I definitely try improve my English and so maybe later. Catnap さん、last time I saw you seems like a serious game, like with dark vibes. Really? Yeah, seems like. But I believe they have good positive vibes in their ending. Isn't that? If not, it brings me surprise in a good way. If they just throw depression to us, maybe I appreciate it with their artistic direction. I don't know. It's called single espresso. Interesting. Let's check. Oh, espresso. Oh. Yeah, this kind of sim game is trendy on Steam. So it's a good pick, I think. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it's a polished game. November 11. November 11 っつったら month after month, I guess. It's unfortunate. And is it so? I don't know. This is so. It sometimes show post-Soviet price. So Chris, is that so under $5 game in US price? So if so, it's might give some assumption to players. Family friendly か。So, is your friend put this game on mobile as well? So, one thing that Steam users dislike is they hate mobile games in general. So if they smell mobile, then many Steam users won'tちゃうな。I believe it's so it seems like it's so not it's a Georgian place. price, I guess. So let's see. SteamDB then. Let's check it on SteamDB. So it's tedious. I'm sorry about that. So you see, we have this discount US price here in Georgia. Okay, in the US price. Oh, it's still very. Oh, seems like he changed the price because he saw his game doesn't sell well, so then reduce the price. It's a interesting it's an interesting way. Yeah, so it might sell well if this game is in wholesome style. So it's very sad, but so seems like so we need to walk through very small hole that Steam users appreciate. For some reason, Steam users only care about the game with very specific properties, characteristics. And but so these types of plain 3D types, this recent game convenience simulator or something is selling very well, so it looks so not different, but so it's unfortunate. So I want to let's check how their game is. So you can check followers on SteamDB. So it means that so your friend's game has 41 followers on the launch day. It's not great, unfortunately. So it means typically he had 400 wish lists on the launch day. But so typically it's recommended to have more than 7,000 wish lists, because if you have that amount, so your game is likely to show on a popular upcoming chart on Steam. It boosts your wish list. But so yeah. But anyway, so I believe it definitely give him great experience and lesson, and I can see his next game can do more, definitely. So yeah, looks like lots of good feedback. So this is a definitely great sign, I guess. So please, so let him know that so he is on good path, in my opinion. ヤドナップさん、that's the reason why publishers do different box arts for Western countries and Japan. The Western one is usually more aggressive, while the Japanese one goes for a more kawaii vibe. Yeah, that's so. Do you know that's so? Kirby box art comparison. Western Kirby is so. His the eyebrows are こう kind of so 睨んでるこうkind of aggressive expression. And Japanese Kirby is smiling. It's funny. Jai Fan さん、あら。Curious to know your story creating the game per se, how it relates to your perspective on Hikikomori culture. Yeah, so it's definitely so. So I was before starting on per se, so I was quite trying to find good game ideas that I can stick with for a long period of development. But unfortunately, I couldn't find good ones, so then I thought that, okay, if I make a game about my issue, being Hikikomori, it's so relating to me, then I can stick with this idea and make a game. Also, being a Hikikomori for years is a kind of unique point of me. Then maybe I can use it as a selling point, talking point of my game. That's my initial starting point and strategy of full stay. Almost 7 years ago. I didn't expect this long, though. Donald 2さん、See you later. Chris, I think he has different costs depending on where you are in the world. Yeah. I agree with that. Just PC, I think it will be available on Switch. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, I suppose it means he applied to a Nintendo Portal and get a development kit and such, get creator approval and such. It's a great. I think there was a Steam sale on. It was released during a food festival thing on Steam. So yeah, Chris. This so SteamDB shows if it's a so you see it's a no discount, then $7. So if it's a discount, it shows so percent discount percentage. It means he changed his base price. If I understand correctly. Even though it's been a few years in the making, per se has a lot of love behind it. いやいや、あとロットオブラブ。どういうことやろcan you explain to me? But it's a way I appreciate that. But so, okay. It's a getting great. So, it's a getting great. So, but so, yeah. I had okay, I need to do this background. So, thank you for watching today's live streaming, everyone. So, let's. First is made with passion. Okay, that's right. That's right. And thank you everyone for watching today's live streaming. So yeah, so if anyone didn't catch that, so Thursday will be featured in this online event, Indie Live Expo, 7th December. So just in 2 days, I guess. So it will just 30 seconds or something, but so maybe I need to I need to show respect to this and need to share this event with you guys. So thank you for everyone. See you next Wednesday, everyone. Bye bye. Thank you. See you next Wednesday.